The Nasdaq 100 is breaking out this week above the parallel lines where prices often run into resistance as shown on the daily chart. The week started off in muted fashion with price not doing an awful lot. This is off the back of last week's recovery fueled by positive comments from Fed Chair Powell on inflation and weaker than expected economic data further reducing the need to raise rates further. This saw yields fall and the Nasdaq 100 sharply higher, and most importantly, price broke back above the 200-day on Wednesday. The Nasdaq 100 finished up 6.6% last week, its best weekly performance since November 22. Tuesday saw the Nasdaq 100 testing the upper trend line that I quoted in my Twitter post. That trend sits around 15,250, which price bounced around on Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday you can see here price retested this as support, and yesterday price came back below it after Fed Chair Powell said more work needed to be done to bring inflation back down. Fed Chair Powell stated that the central bank were not confident that they had achieved a sufficiently restrictive monetary policy to bring inflation back down to their 2% target. However, today prices surged back above the key upper trend line and looks set to finish the week above it. This chart here shows how the Nasdaq 100 has been moving inversely to yields, with the Nasdaq 100 forming bullish consolidation while yields have fallen sharply. Today the mega cap tech stocks are leading the way as shown by this chart. You can see how the white line is leading the orange line, which is the Nasdaq 100 higher. Microsoft shares, for example, made a new all-time high today, while Apple and Nvidia are not too far behind. In terms of levels to watch into the close of next week, the next upside level is 15,520, followed by 15,630. Support will now be the upper trend line, where price is breaking above today, around 15,230. If we switch to the weekly chart, it clearly highlights how price has been consolidating sideways since mid-July, and now with a seasonally strong period for stocks, price is pushing above the bullish consolidation. Last week was crucial, as we can see here how price recovered back above the weekly trend line in red. That is the key for sentiment to change. As things stand, the bulls are in firm control. Next week we have the latest batch of inflation reports with CPI on Tuesday and producer prices on Wednesday. With that said, thanks for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future content. And I'll see you at the next one.